Welcome to Speak and Shadow Starter English Practice, the podcast where beginners can improve their English language skills through shadowing dialogues and stories. I'm your host, Momizi, and in today's episode, we'll explore the topic of around the world. Get ready to listen, shadow, and enhance your English fluency. But before we dive into our dialogue, let's introduce our characters. We have Pablo, a bus driver from Santiago, Chile. Eric Jonas from British Columbia, Canada, where he works as a waiter on a train. Mina, a student from Muscat, Oman, will share her experience. Gustav, a businessman from Helsinki, Finland, will also join us. Lastly, Aisha, a shop assistant from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, will contribute her insights. Now, let's jump into the dialogue and shadow along.
Hello, or hola, from Chile. My name is Pablo, and I'm from Santiago. Santiago is a mix of old buildings and new buildings. My job? I'm a bus driver in Santiago. In my job, I speak Spanish and English. The mountains in Chile are very beautiful. It's very cold, but I love it.
Hello, my name's Eric, and I'm from British Columbia in Canada. I'm a waiter in a restaurant. A restaurant on a train. It's a good job. People are very nice, very friendly. I speak English and French in my job. Canada is beautiful. The rivers, the mountains, really beautiful. I love it here.
Assalamu alaikum. That's hello in my country, Oman. My name is Mina, and I'm a student at university in Muscat. I speak English and Arabic at university. Muscat is a beautiful city with many big buildings, for example, the Grand Mosque. But I'm not from Muscat. I'm from a small village in the countryside. It's very hot in my village, but I love it.
Hello, or hey, from Finland. My name's Kustaa, and I'm from Helsinki, the capital city of Finland. I'm a businessman in Helsinki. I speak English and Finnish in my work. And yes, it's very, very cold here. The countryside around Helsinki is beautiful, and it's very good for sports, winter sports. I really love it here.
Hi from Malaysia. I'm Aisha and I'm from Kuala Lumpur. KL is a big city with a lot of new buildings. I'm a shop assistant in a tourist shop. I speak English and Malay in my job. The countryside in Malaysia is beautiful. The beaches and the sea and the rivers. It's very hot here. I love it.
Now, let's review and break down the dialogue to help you understand the meaning and practice the language used. Pablo introduced himself as being from Santiago, Chile. He describes the city as a combination of old and new buildings. Pablo works as a bus driver and communicates in both Spanish and English. He also mentioned the beautiful mountains in Chile, despite the cold weather. Eric shares that he's from British Columbia, Canada, and works as a waiter on a train. He describes the people as friendly and talks about the beauty of Canada's rivers and mountains. Eric expressed his love for the country. Mina greets the listeners with Assalamu alaikum and reveals she's a student in Muscat, Oman. She speaks English and Arabic at university. She highlights the beauty of Muscat, including the Grand Mosque. Although she comes from a hot village, she expresses her fondness for it. Costa introduced himself as a businessman from Helsinki, Finland. He communicates in English and Finnish at work. He mentions the extreme coolness of Finland and emphasizes the countryside's appeal for winter sports. Aisha greets the audience from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. She mentions the city's tall buildings and her role as a shop assistant in a tourist shop. Aisha speaks English and Malay at work. She expresses her love for Malaysia's beautiful countryside, featuring beaches, the sea, and rivers, despite the hot climate. Now, let's move on to the practice exercise to reinforce what we've learned. 1. Fill in the blank. Pablo is a driver in Santiago. 2. What language does Eric speak at work besides English? 3. True or false? Mina is from Muscat. 4. Fill in the blank. Costa works as a in Helsinki. 5. What is Aisha's job in Kuala Lumpur? Great job! You are making progress. Let's conclude today's episode. In this episode of Speak and Shadow Starter English Practice, we explored different individuals from around the world. Pablo from Chile, Eric from Canada, Mina from Oman, Gustav from Finland, and Aisha from Malaysia shared their experience and perspectives. We learned about their occupations, the languages they speak, and their love for their respective countries. Remember to continue practicing shadowing and repeating the dialogues to enhance your English skills. Join us for the next episode where we'll delve into another exciting topic. Thank you for listening and don't forget to follow us for more English language practice. Until next time, goodbye.